have with us here Subba Raju Pericherla, co-founder Royal Shoppee. India needs to really shop, and most of the shopping in India happens from rural India. And this is what Subba Raju has to say from the Royal Shoppee story. So, what do you think Royal Shoppee's agenda is about?
Yeah, I mean, as we speak, when we show this is real India is rural India is our belief. And the founder is an young guy who is Durgesh Gupta. So I co-founded along with him. So our aspiration is to meet the aspirations of rural Indians, how they are becoming brand conscious and how they are unable to get those brands in their doorsteps. So we sell those selective, affordable products for them and deliver it their doorsteps.
Okay. India is going digital, agreed, but still there are a lot of corners of India which is not touched by those digital spaces or where internet is not sneaking into. What role does Royal Shoppee play there actively?
Okay, so forget about digital now, basically. In India, about 58,000 villages not even have a single bulb in their home. And there are about close to a lakh households has a bulb, one single bulb in their home, which comes at 6 o'clock in the night and goes off 6 o'clock in the morning. So forget about digital India. I mean, that is far away to come to us. But the places where people are living, so they buy something. But how do they buy? In order to recharge their mobile, sometimes or most of the times, in my opinion, they need to go to the next big village and get it done. So those are the places is our target. And this is a business. We do it for profit. But the impact that we are bringing on for those people is the one that gives us so much of energy to go it further. So that is how I look at it.
Okay. When you talk about rural India, there are a lot of resources which rural India would need to develop and come out to get their outreach. So do you kind of do a research? What is the needs of these rural India to go particularly?
Yes. As I said, to tell you basically as a business, when we had started this with a passion of reaching rural India, we started selling products through telemarketing. Right, and then we moved towards to the next stage, that is FOS, that foot on street soldiers. So, but before going to the foot on street, as of today, we have 2.5 million verified customers, 1.7 million customer base, and 6 lakh plus people are our customers.
And everybody from rural India?
Everyone is from rural India. That too, our rural India is not the rural India most of the people talk about. Our rural India is the India that I talk about is from Tier 5 to Tier 9. That is the last mile of India.
Okay.
So that data is the one that we believe in. Me and Durgesh, we traveled across India in most of the villages. In Tripura, we wanted to pilot and we have traveled 6 districts out of 8 districts in Tripura. And also our team visited about 500 villages last year to understand what the rural people are looking at, our customers as well as the prospective customers. So that gave us so much of an information about what kind of products that they want, and also how much they can afford is more and more important. So we work with research and analysis, and then the product line is built for them. That's how we sell and then deliver it at their doorsteps. And the other important factor to tell you is India is divided with 19,114 pin codes. We have already delivered products to 17,000 plus pin codes. So that is our reach to rural India, and that is our understanding to rural India. So
that's a remarkable milestone Royal Shoppee has reached. But having said that, also means said that this is a for-profit organization. It takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of resources to get to those corner tires to reach to those rural peoples.
Yeah.
How do you guys manage to get that?
So I mean, I always say there are only 2 things which drives you. One is interest and second is intention. So our interest is to reach them and our intention is to make something out of it. So as long as these 2 are there with us, we will do. And that gives so much of passion to us in terms of how we are bringing some difference to their... So one example I'll tell, there is one village in far north of India.
Okay.
There are only 5 families in that village.
Okay.
2 of them are our customers.
Oh,
so
brilliant.
They have 2 products from us. So that is the areas that we always try to look at.
Okay, but what keeps Royal Shoppee so motivated? Because it is all running on a motivation, as you said, interest. So what keeps Royal Shoppee interested, driving so much resources? Because it is throughout the way to the last tier. So how does it?
So as I said in the beginning, probably this is the passion that we carry and the interest that we wanted to do something with rural India. And the third and foremost very important thing is that the lives that we are actually influencing in rural India. To tell you, as I said, from telemarketing, we are getting mature towards another strategy that is called foot on street soldiers. So we are going to go have about 1 lakh FOS, that is agents, foot on street agents, covering about 6 lakh villages in rural India. So these agents are not going to be our employees. These agents are living in villages. This will become additional income generation for them. To these agents of 1 lakh, we wanted to see that they can earn anywhere between 3,000 to 6,000 rupees per month. So that is our motivation now. So by the way that these people reach to the other, 6 lakh villages that are there in rural India.
That's more of visionarizing India, wherein you're driving the entire rural part towards development. So where did this ideation start from?
So ideation, to tell you, as I said, my colleague Durgesh, who is founder, when he is studying in Mumbai, SP Jain, he's from a family managed business background, but when he's studying in Mumbai, people used to say, I think until few years ago, apart from Mumbai in India, rest everything they treat it as a village.
Okay.
So that's where he had that feel of why are they doing this? Why can't we show that this is? And the next step is like, okay, what is this rural India? How can we really work with them and give them, some upliftment in any kind of an activity? So that's how the business, originated. And then we had a discussion, and then he spoke to me. We both know each other quite a long time. And then I found some interesting thing, and I started advising the firm, and I co-founded along with him. And then I think 2 years back, when the business needed of scalability, that is when I actually jumped in, and then we are actually taking it to the next step.
That's a remarkable kind of ideation, wherein you are also into employment and employability. So
yes.
that's far way thought, wherein you're reaching to the rural end. Being here under the platform of ISB TIE, what do you think is the significance of this into the startup ecosystem?
Yeah, I mean, to tell from the personal side also, I'm very, very interested in, being with startups and entrepreneurial ecosystem, especially being a charter member of TIE, and also interested in becoming part of ecosystem. TIE ISB Connect has a significant combination of one, the global ecosystem, connecting with the local, business school, which is a very renowned international business school, one of the best in business schools. This combination actually gives a platform which connects all the successful serial entrepreneurs and business people to the aspired, people who wanted to become entrepreneurs. This is a perfect connect that both of them can interact and make sure that there is some, kind of tangible outcome can come out of this association. If you see today, this morning we had about 3 tracks happen. Investor Connect, where the curated, startups was given an opportunity to meet the investors. Second, Mentor Connect, startups who wanted to take mentorship from mentors happen. There's one more happen, Startup Showcase. And all the time people think that startup pitching is just for investment, but we wanted to tell that investment is just one of the activities of entrepreneurship. And more to happen, that is, you need to have employees, you need to have other colleagues, you need to have investors, you need to have associates. All these things can happen only when you really talk about your business. That is the essence of Startup Showcase. All 3 happen parallelly. There are about 600 plus people actually participated in all these 3. I'm very sure, or we are very sure from TIE, that at least few bunch of people will get tangible outcome out of this. This is the significance of TIE ISB Connect.
Thank you, Subba Raju. Thank you so much for getting the rural India shop and be the real India.
Thank you.